Hello everyone and welcome to Crypto Fork. In this video, of course, I want to speak about about Jerome Powell, about this guy that actually spoke just a few hours ago that told us that actually they are going to rise the rates, and this is going to happen even much higher than previously expected. We're going to speak about the liquidation that's happening in the market and why this liquidation are actually very, very positive. We are going to speak about the next Fed meeting, about the next phone meeting, and by how much they are going to rise the central percentages in the United States of America. So welcome to my channel, welcome to Crypto Fork. In my channel, I am always speaking about the situation that's happening right now in the market, about everything that's happening, about the biggest news, about the most interesting news. So in this video, we are going to speak about the prices of the Bitcoin, of Ethereum, about the support and resistance levels, and why I think that actually Jerome Powell right now are just making panic, and this is just manipulation. I really don't believe in actually all the things about that the recession is coming, about all these negative things, because when everyone is speaking about this information, it means that it might be not happen in the near future. The price of the Bitcoin in the last 24 hours is actually 22,300 US dollars. The price for one Ethereum is 1,500 US dollars. We saw a big liquidation, and let's speak about this, one of the biggest liquidations for longs just in the last few days, and actually this liquidation was really, really low. It means that not everyone and very small amount of people are actually believe in what this guy is telling us about what the Fed is actually telling us, about what Jerome Powell is telling us. And in the next meeting, in the 50 days, by what everyone is thinking right now, they are going to rise the rates by zero point 0.5. It means then it's going to be much, much higher and much, much faster, as Jerome Powell is actually told us. But we already saw that we are already at the levels of 4.5, 4.75 percentages, and on 22 of March we are going to see again highest percentage. We are going to see 5.0 to 5.25, and actually I think that already the market is already knew it, and this is why we are seeing at the same time the panic that we see in the markets, but in the same time we are seeing this actually stability in the market, and this is very, very important to see. We know that Jerome Powell, his target right now is actually to make fear in the markets, because if he is going to tell us that he is bullish on the market, then we are going to see actually everything very, very positive. That his target right now is to make panic in the market, is not to make the next bull run in the short term. And of course, actually everything is working for him, and this is why I think that we are not seeing this crazy dump even after he told us this very, very negative news. I think that everyone right now is actually understand then yeah, it might be zero point 0.5 and not 0.25, and it might be the central rates, they are going to make them much higher than expected, but already we are at very, very high levels, and this is very, very important to understand, because this is the target of Jerome Powell. And a lot of my subscribers are actually asking me about why I'm not looking at the RSI levels, that actually they are always showing us that right now we are near the bottom. And guys, if we are looking by the history, so by 100%, we are going to see that we are near the bottom of this bear market. And this is because we are touching right now the all-time highs of 2017, and this is the first time that actually we broke this RSI, because this is the first time that we actually broke the all-time highs of the previous cycle. And this is very, very important to understand, because the RSI right now, and because we for the first time is actually touching these levels, this is why the RSI is showing guys that we are at historically bottoms. But, and this is very, very important guys, what I'm going to speak in this video is why I think that we are not just near the bottoms, but why we are actually might be already touched the bottom of this cycle. And this is why I am looking right now at the liquidations of the last 24 hours that actually was liquidated just 70 million of US dollars, and this is not a high amount. And we are going to speak why I think that the fuel for the next pumps will be these guys that actually open shorts in all over of 2022, and why even in this crazy dump of 23,500 to 22,000 of US dollars, it just liquidated about 200 of million of US dollars, and this is actually very low amounts. It means that right now the market is not believe in the long position, as I already spoke in my all the last video, and no one going to actually very low amount of people going to believe that we are right now at the beginning of the next bull market, even at 28,000. This is the Elon Musk levels. Even at these levels of 28,000, as I told you before, even at 35,000, no one is going to believe that we are right now, even if we are going to touch these levels, that we are right now at the beginning of the next bull market. And look what's happening even when we are making a huge, and this is one of the biggest long liquidation in the last few months, and this is just about 100, about 200 of million of US dollars of the long position. It means that no one right now is actually opening long position. No one right now. There is a very small amount of people who is believing in short positions, and this is very positive to the market right now. Look at this liquidation of the longs: 60 million, 10 million, 50 million, 50 million, 25 millions every day. But look at the liquidation and look of these people who has actually gave us the fuel of this crazy pump of that actually happened just in few months, from 60,000 to 25,000 of US dollars. Let's see this liquidation: 175 every day, guys. And this is very important because these short liquidations was the fuel from the bottoms of maybe this bear market. I actually really believe that it's happened, that the bottom is already in. And look at these liquidations: 160 every day, 160, 37, 127, 175 every day, guys. 160, 492 millions of dollars, 130. And look what happened, that actually we see this crazy dump of more than 25,000. We fell to 22,000. Look at these small short liquidations: $10 million, 50, 50, 25, 37, and the biggest was 200, but actually it was just one day and actually liquidated like the most long positions in the market. And this is why I think that right now, and we can see this by analysis, that a lot of peoples and all these guys that made a huge amount of money of all over 2022 that open short positions, right now they're opening these short positions because they are already regulated. They already know that actually, and everyone is know right now that the Bitcoin is going to make new all-time highs only after the halving. But think, what if actually before or at the time of the next Bitcoin halving that's going to happen in about 1 year from now, we are going already to make all-time highs because no one is actually believing in that. And this liquidation of this short position is actually the fuel for the next bull market. So guys, thank you very much for watching my video. Write your thoughts in the comments below. Click on the subscribe button and all the like button, and see you in the next cryptocurrency video. It was a crypto fork. Bye bye.